So we've never had the 3-point on this tractor hooked to anything. So what we're going to do today is the field up there that we used the mow board in, that we had used the ripper in, that we were trying to kill the mesquite out of and get all the roots. Well, it's really rough now. We've got big clods out there. So we're going to run the disc through it. We're going to hook the disc on the back of this TYM 4058. It's just an 8-foot disc. It's not a huge disc. We're going to see if we can pull it and get it through all those clods. It's pretty nasty. So we'll see what it does. And today's the first time we're going to hook something to it. We're going to hook that to it, which is just an 8-foot disc. Hopefully it handles it well. It's actually fairly heavy, and I have it set fairly aggressive. Well, I have it set as aggressive as it'll go, and we're going to leave it there. So we'll see how it pulls it. We're going to pull it through one time without weight on it, bust up the clods, and start smoothing that field back out, because this is going to be permanent pasture, and I want to have it as smooth as possible. And so we're just going to kind of play with it. Who knows? I may have to change my plan after a while. But anyways, may end up having to go with 4-wheel drive on this one. The only reason is because the tractor will have plenty of power to pull the 8-foot disc. But I don't know about traction. It has these R4 tires on here. We're going to try it anyways. This is the first time I've actually hooked a 3-point implement to the back of the TYM 4058. But I will say this. I don't know how long this is going to last. I have some problems with electronics sometimes, but anyways, that is smooth as silk. Using it to adjust your 3-point arms up and down to hook up your implement, it just went really nicely. The LS has got the lever, which I love. Nothing wrong with the lever. But what I run into is sometimes you move it a little too much and it goes up too fast. This is super smooth, super slow. I like that. But it's time to get out to that field and let's see what it does. I've got 2 fields that need to be done. This is what I'm dealing with when it comes to clods. This is my hand on top of this clod of dirt, and I've got to bust this stuff up and smooth these fields out. You can't leave it like that. Yeah, rain will smooth it out a little bit, but we're just going to use the disc and get it as smooth as possible. See what happens. We'll drop this in the ground in 2-wheel drive mode. See if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll go to 4-wheel drive. If it doesn't work, I'll put it behind the LS. I don't know how fast we're going to go with it yet. We're just going to get started. You do have to kind of move along a little bit with the disc. You can't dilly-dally around. Woo! Lots of fun. All right, here we go. Go ahead and drop that thing in the ground. Let me see what we got here. All right, so I'm learning the Bosch system over here on how this system works. I have this set to full up. Right here is your draft control, and this is how fast or how slow your implement goes down. We're going to slow it down a little bit because it's dropping, because it's pretty heavy. But we're going to set this up just a hair. We'll see how it goes first, and then we'll probably play with this a little bit here and there. But my up and down buttons, this one raises it, this one drops it. We're going to slow it down a little more. So, because it's dropping pretty quick. Raise, drop. That's a little bit too slow. So what that does is when you have a heavy implement on your tractor and you're going to raise or lower that implement, sometimes the lowering is too fast and you want to bring it out smoother. And that's what that switch does. All right, so here's what's going on. I'm just going to tell you that I tried it in 2-wheel drive, and that was a no-go. It would not even, it just spin, it just sink into the dirt. Not a problem with the power is there. What the problem was traction. I didn't have it. So, but we're in 4-wheel drive now, and we're pulling through this. Seems like fun. Now, the 4-wheel drive on this tractor is a little bit weird, and I haven't figured it out yet at how this one kind of operates. I need to talk to someone about the four-wheel drive, because sometimes I'll have my rear tires will spin, but the front tires will not. Neither one of them. So it's kind of a strange, to me, it's a little bit strange. Now we're going across this field slower than we're supposed to for disking, but this field is really rough, and so first time around, and all it is first time, is we're smoothing it out, and that's all I'm going to do first. I'm going to smooth it out, and then after I get a little bit smooth, we'll come back and we're going to disc it again. I'm going to disc it maybe 2 or 3 times. It shouldn't take too terribly long to do that, and that will smooth it out. So the one thing that I have done now, using this Bosch system just for dropping the implement in the ground, and is I've hit the wrong button a couple of times. Instead of when I want to hit the up button, I reach down quickly and hit the down button instead of the up button. Now it's already down, so it doesn't mean anything. It's just I'm not lifting it out of the ground like I had intended. And I mean, I catch myself, and I have to just kind of regroup real quick and hit the up button. But that's one of the things that I've already noticed that I do. Whereas on where they have a lever, you reach over, you can pull the lever up, and you know that you're up, and the lever's where it's supposed to be. So, I mean, it does work good. It's not a bash on the system. I mean, it's a lot better than having to deal with your lever all the time for your position control and so forth. So far, everything's working pretty good. I had a comment asking me to show reverse with the clutch, and I believe it was in 3rd and 4th medium. We're going to do that right now. So I think the person's having some problems with that, or they're making noise. I think they have a 5835R, which is the old Branson numbers, I believe, if I remember correctly. TYM used it for a little while, and then the 4058, this tractor kind of took that place. They put a cab on it and so forth. So what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and do that like I told him I would do. I'm running at 2,100 RPMs right now, and I'm going to let out, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let out on the clutch real slow to back up. That's That's reverse. Here's forward. Now it's a little jerky forward. Probably my fault because I let out too quick. But you got to feather these clutches. There you go. Now I think the other thing he asked me to do was medium 4. This is medium 4. We're going to be in reverse. Here we go. Now the only thing I dealt with there was the tractor tried to take off and spin a little bit, but other than that, it did fine. Now this is forward. So I'm not familiar with what problems he was having. I think there's some kind of noise or something. We're actually in reverse right now, and we're in 4th gear again, and I'm backing up a hill, small hill. I'm off the clutch now. Oh, that's pretty rough. Anyways, that area's rough. So there it is. I just wanted to do that for him. I hope you're watching. That was 3rd gear, reverse, medium range, and I used the clutch for both of those. Power shuttle. I'm normally using the power shuttle, but it worked out. There it is. If you got any more questions, or if you want me to do something like that again, give me a comment. Sun's kind of going down. It's getting late. I don't know if I will finish this tonight, but we'll go as far as we can. So you see what's going on. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, though, thanks.